Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, you the witness. Brothers out here. Hey, we just gonna wing it. We gonna see how that goes.
We got Brother Los in the building.
Hey. Once again, it's on.
With the spiritual shooter, the lion, Zaya, and free.
One time for the one time.
I am a free man.
Yes, sir. We are here.
Three bombs.
Y'all wasn't ready.
Three bombs.
Y'all wasn't ready.
He's ready.
Round of applause.
Extra spice.
Round of applause. I want the applause to run. Come on, man. Once again, it's on. Y'all have chosen to pull up with your brethren. This be the Bread Fellows podcast, where what? It ain't gotta be the Last Supper.
To break bread.
Ooh, that was in unison. That was on point.
Right. I feel like we're getting better with that.
I feel like we're getting better with that because they gotta understand
that wasn't practice either. That was just off natural
the
flow.
full science. And so what are we doing here? And why are you here? Because you are concerned with people that pod with a purpose. And this is what we're doing here on the Bread Fellows podcast, man. Should we give them the acronym straight away?
Yeah, man.
Hit them with the acronym straight away, man. Tell them what it is.
So the bread, that's brotherhood. That's righteousness. That's edification. That's advancement. And that's discipline.
That's right, man. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta memorize that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I just memorized that. Only just recently.
You gotta have that, man.
So
that's part of the knowledge.
Yes,
that's part of the knowledge.
That's
the lit. Right.
Oh, the breath.
That's part of the lit. Yeah.
You know?
So we're gonna have to put that book out. Y'all be on the lookout for that book out.
Right. Yeah.
So I am Brother Zamal, aka the spiritual shooter. Blocka. I gotta give it to them like that, man. People kind of like it sometimes. Sometimes with the blocka. Tell them who you are to my right side. Wait, do I have another AKA? No. I'm just gonna stick with those.
No, we gonna let them rock.
Gonna stick with that.
I need you to stand up a little bit where the viewing audience can see what you have on.
Why I gotta stand up?
Yeah, because I want them to really be able to fully understand.
They never see what you be having.
Right. I think that's cool. That's cool. I want to keep it like that.
Show them the drip. Show them the drip.
Show the drip real quick.
Listen.
He pulled it down. He revealed me. He revealed me.
So this is the spiritual shooter, aka Zamar Cosby.
Zamar Cosby. I walk with that.
AKA Zamar Rogers.
Hey man, come on, yo. Back in the day, I used to be on my cardigan flow. You already know. Those that know, y'all know, man. So that's who I be. Tell them who you are to the right, man.
Man, I'm just, the humble servant Zaya.
The humble servant Zion. Give him one time. Now, how you a humble servant, but you got this? Give him the science on that.
Man, they just know, man.
Are we still doing the chief? Leo? We still
He's not a lady no more. He abandoned the lady.
Nah, it's still a Lehio forever.
Alright, my man. This is my man. That's why I mess with him, man. Tell me who you are to my left, yo.
Brother Free Smoke. AKA Brother Free of Charge. AKA.
Fashionably free. That's what it is. I'm putting it at the top of my favorites.
Fashionably free.
Fashionably free. This is Brother Free Styles. Come on. I got AKAs for days for them, man. Come on.
Yo, he's really built for this.
Come on, yo. The people want the AKs, man.
Hey, listen, he be brewing with it.
So, yo, this is episode 14.
Is that spiritual?
14.
Is 14 spiritual? I feel like we say every number. We just said every number was spiritual.
Nah, 14.
14 just regular, I guess.
14 just regular, man. 14,
nah, bro, because if you take the 1 from the 4 and then, that's 3. And, 3 is company, and you understand.
3 is company?
Oh,
Nah.
Try to make it something.
You know why it's spiritual? Just because it's special, because we done got to it. 14.
Right.
That's why it's special. And that's why it's spiritual, because it's 14th episode. Y'all doubted us. We still here anyway. And so, before we get started, like always, I want to understand the mental health, right? I was away. I feel like I haven't seen y'all brothers in a minute, right? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a minute. I haven't seen you probably since like last week. Fill us in. Fill the people in.
Well, you tell us about your trip first before we start doing.
Oh, it's me first?
Yeah.
So, I was in DC. Shout out to DC and all those who are from DC that might be watching this podcast. Oh, and let me say also to the viewership, let's welcome them officially, man. Just that whether you're new, whether you're old, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. All that jazz. So DC was a lovely time. I went out there to perform. Thankful to the Most High for that. I was able to get on stage. Those of y'all that know I do spoken word poetry. And that's how I got the appellation spiritual shooter. Because I ain't holding no punches, casting down imaginations. So in DC, it was pretty dope. They call it Chocolate City.
For a reason.
Chocolate City.
Why they call it Chocolate City?
Because it's mostly us. It's predominantly black city.
It's a beautiful thing. That is, that thing. That's a beautiful thing, that thing. And there's some beautiful chocolate sisters there too. Give a round of applause for chocolate sisters. Woo! Beautiful chocolate sisters. But I ain't gonna forget the light skin sisters too. Round of applause for light skin sisters too as well. The light skin sisters. Yo, we ain't about colorism here. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. I'm hella light skinned.
Now you gotta, shout out the mighty brothers, light skinned brothers, and dark skinned brothers.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to y'all brothers.
Hey,
we got a round of applause.
and I'm representing for the mocha.
Oh yeah, sister told me that. She was like, "Yo, man, I'm trying to tell them that I'm not light skinned. I'm mocha caramel."
Mocha caramel.
That's what the sisters be saying. I'm not mad at sister saying that. Go ahead, do your thing. I ain't mad at you, sister. You mocha caramel, baby. Do your thing.
I had a sister tell me I wasn't dark skinned, bro.
That you wasn't dark skinned?
Right.
You probably was acting light skinned, as they say.
No,
So,
it wasn't. No, she was just telling me this is a sister that's a bit darker, a few shades darker than me. She was telling me you're not even chocolate like that. I'm like, I'm milk chocolate.
Oh, cause she was much darker.
Yeah.
She was like Reese's Pieces.
Nah, she was like
Go Diva chocolate.
Yo, when you
Yeah,
gotta
what's
say,
it? Go Diva.
when you gotta say it like 3 times, that's when you know it's.
yeah. She like. You know how when you get the dark chocolate, it's a little bit bitter, but it's sweet too though. It's still sweet. It don't have. It's not all the way bitter where it has that nasty aftertaste. But it's
just
dark
right.
chocolate. It's dark where it has a little bitter, but it's still sweet.
Yeah.
That's how it comes.
You sound like a brother that was doing Valentine's Day a whole lot. You sound like a brother was doing Valentine's Day a whole lot, talking about the chocolate and the taste and all that.
And this brother just mad. He, you know what I'm saying?
That I'm not chocolate. Yeah, that's right. That's what it is.
That was your Valentine, brother. She threw the roses back at you.
Brothers ain't jacking Valentine's Day?
You don't subscribe to that follow.
Hey, come on, man. This man.
Yo, brothers ain't jacking Valentine's Day?
Yeah, people think we out here.
Hey, listen, man.
Your Fabio.
Yo, nah, hell no. Yo, Valentine's Day is a sham, man. It's hella faking, man.
You're supposed to show love every day, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's out of 365 days, you gonna pick just today to show love. That's crazy. What about every day? If you can't show me love every day, you fake.
You fake. Give it to them. The science.
That's facts. You're fake if you can't show love every day. You gotta wait till a certain day to show love and act like, oh yeah, teddy bear, chocolate. Oh.
Yeah.
No, show me love every day. Give me flowers because it's Wednesday. I'm a man, so I don't need flowers. You give me some Yeezys though.
Right, but are we getting into that more deeply later? Is that something we getting into later?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna touch on that later.
Okay, cool. I just have to shout it out early because y'all are killing us softly. With all this folly that you're in the midst of, man. So
we gotta touch on that brother too.
Yeah. Well, hey, pause that.
Whoa. Hey, yo. Yo, that was egregious.
Egregious. Oh.
Hey, yo, yeah. We got
Hey, y'all out of line,
yo,
man.
see, that's why when you got brothers, man, they take care of you.
Y'all know what I meant.
Brothers, you know what I mean? They realign you when you might fall out the way one time.
Yo, y'all out of line.
You talking spicy.
Nah, you
Come on, man. Y'all gotta think. Y'all gotta think with a mind of Christ, man.
Right, man. Yo, come on, get in your righteous
Yeah, we gotta
mind.
touch
yo.
on that.
Come
brother, a
on.
little bit.
What?
Nah,
Y'all gotta think like y'all Jesus Christ. Think like y'all Savior, man. Think with the mind of Christ. Come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, that brother was
Yo, y'all know that brother we talking about, yo. That brother has went viral, yo. He gotta be. See, that's what you see what Christianity does to you.
Man,
You see the drug that Christianity is? Jesus Christ.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
crazy. I gotta play that clip too, man. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can get that clip
Hey, let him
where
tell
the
you, he was in
folly is
spirit.
going on with the that Christianity people just chucking and jiving. Remember I showed
Yo,
it to you earlier?
they had techno lights.
Oh my god.
They got techno lights in the podium. That's
It's just
crazy.
so
Hey,
crazy.
y'all ain't never been in a black church where they run up the aisles.
Absolutely.
They get to doing the footwork.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Yo, that's
So
out-
wait.
that's out of line.
So that was my DC experience, and I really experienced a hell of a lot of gratitude while I was out there, man. Brothers really held me down. Sisters held me down. I really feel like I told y'all brothers before that the Most High had me close to his bosom, was rocking me like a baby, was taking care of me, got me back, and it was really great. It was really great. It really,
All praises
yeah,
for that.
It was really great. So what about y'all brothers? Tell us. Who got the spice? Everything nice in between?
Yeah, everything cool, man. You know, everything was righteous.
Yeah.
This week, you know, business as usual. You know, did a little had a little time to myself. Bank. Why you see how they do?
Nah, it be the voice though. The brother get into that key sweat bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
They do
He
it.
get into the key
he
sweat
be
bag.
finessing the
You know what I
voice.
mean? You know.
Yo, I'm just trying to say.
You know, shout out to keeping it righteous, alright?
You know.
Shout out to keeping it righteous. My man, keeping it righteous. Yeah. That's right. That's what's
I don't
up.
like y'all right now.
Alright, tell them about you, baby. Tell them about you, freestyles.
Yo,
Brother Free
man.
Smoke. What's the science?
Yo, man, this week was crazy. I had to endure.
Yeah, hold on. This is a moment right now. I want to say, what can I bring out right here? Hold on. What can I bring out?
This the thing.
Yo, come on. He about to give us some science right now on something transparent from the left side here.
Hey.
This is my man.
Hey,
Go
man,
ahead.
the thing is,
This the thing.
This is the thing.
things was out of whack, man.
Yo,
It was a crazy
he's like
week,
that
you know.
sometimes.
There's a lot of stuff going on, man, you know.
What's going on? Tell us like one thing. You know,
No,
one thing. You don't gotta be crazy.
I injured myself at work.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy. I tried to save a bottle, and I accidentally twisted my back, so I messed that up.
So physical. It's been physical craziness.
physical
going on.
crazy as well as mental, because you know what I mean. I you know, it's been crazy in the household. You know how that goes. I mean, there's always
You
arguments
gotta
and
roll
stuff.
with the punches, baby.
You know what I mean,
Roll with the punches.
I got snuffed with an iPad. You know.
Brother's bringing it out.
Real, man. It's real.
Man said it's real. Hey, listen, man. Like I said, I stepped not on the feet of married men who are well in leading their home.
Now you just step on the feet of your single homeboys that's out here.
Yes, who are in the midst of folly. Absolutely. Our steps on them toes, for sure. In righteousness always, man. So is that all that you're gonna share with us on the Breathless podcast today? When we care about our fellows for an advancement and discipline.
Yeah, man. You know,
Yeah.
and that's about it. you
And
know.
that's that on that.
And that's that on that, man. That's that on that. That's that on that. That's
Be
that
real
on that,
out here,
man.
baby.
Oh! Shout out to the people who looked out for me.
Oh man, round of applause. Yo, nah, for real. Round of applause to everybody that steps up to the plate as a true friend, though.
Yeah,
For sure.
Because I ain't gonna lie, one thing the Most High does put in your path of people to look out for you when you are going through certain things.
Yeah,
and I am grateful for that, because I mean I wouldn't. I'd have been asked out if
Right.
I didn't have those people. But so shout out.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah,
man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all keep being you. Y'all keep being you, man. Letting that light shine. So with that, we have an amazing pod that's gonna just be one. Can I say that? Wong? Is that the past tense of wing?
I don't know. I don't like that one, bro. That one seemed like.
What's the past tense of wing?
Oh, you trying to say like the? Okay. All right. That's what
Well,
you're saying.
Ah, you're walking with me now.
Wong,
yeah,
wing.
it's just gonna be we wung it, right? Yeah, that's what you say.
Wong, I just don't like how that sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, this brother's in a different type of time today, right? he's in his pause everything bag tonight.
I don't know. It's getting real questionable.
Yo, I got a real quick, just because we're talking about words and whatnot. A quick quiz though. Do y'all know what the past tense of forego is?
Foregone.
Foregone is not really the actual past tense. Because you wouldn't say we foregone this. You could say something like it was foregone.
It was foregone, yeah.
For goo.
Forego. Nah.
If you get it right, you get a bag of chips.
Yo, Los, what's up? What's the past tense? Runs over there.
He's like, I don't know.
What's the past tense of forego?
Forgot.
Forgot. I makes sense. Hey, listen.
It's forewent.
Forewent.
I knew that.
Nah. You know the science.
Hey, I was running with forgot. I was like, damn, that's simple. I get it.
Right.
So here at Red Rose Podcast, we are introducing a new segment, right? Why do I even care about the past tense of anything? These words is because we're going off for y'all the word of the day. The word of the day, because we're trying to uplift not only your spirit, but your mother effing vocabulary. Because sometimes, yikes.
Yo, people only got people main stuff and I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, yikes, man.
Nigga be in people vocabulary all in every sentence.
I mean, my gosh.
Right.
Make adjectives your friends. Make them your friends because they will help you to better articulate whatever sort of scenario you care to convey to someone.
Now I'm gonna tell you.
See how he made it seem so easy? Look at that. He
The
just showed
problem
you.
is people talk how they text. That's what's going on.
So you don't think you talk how you text? You give it up differently?
To an extent, I do, but I feel like we do punctuate in our text messages. You know,
Some people don't punctuate
at all.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It just
I hate
run on sentence.
Oh my gosh, text messages like that. You damn, they gotta.
You be lost.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, just call me. Like, I don't know. This is stressful. Just call me.
And they want to write you a whole paragraph.
No,
every mad long
you
paragraph.
Not write me. That's me. That's y'all. I'm like, listen. If it takes more than one page to text something to me, then you need to call me.
Yeah.
Because if it's 2 pages, I'm not reading that.
Yeah, that's true.
The science behind the scenes in the life of Brother Zaya.
Or you could just do a voice message.
Oh, the voice message. I
We
feel like
got
that's a
voice
lost art
messages now, too, yeah.
That's a lost art.
Got a whole voice message thing on there. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
I be in
People
a
don't
voice
really-
message bag every now and then.
You do the voice messages?
Every now and then.
Yeah. And not so because I feel like there's levels though. I feel like there's levels of graduation because you have the regular text message. Well, first, because we in 2020, it's damn near you get like the Instagram. You know, sisters just want to give you the Instagram because they think you a pedophile or like a creep or whatever. Which in a lot of cases, brothers are because they don't care about righteousness. So you'll get the Instagram, and then if you damn near cool, you upgrade to the phone number.
I mean, really, with Instagram, you got their phone number, really, to be quite honest.
Yeah, but it's different though.
It is different.
It's different when a sister give you that direct line.
That is true.
It's different.
That's
But
true.
you're not gonna get that from 2020 sisters, man.
That's not true.
You know
That's not facts.
what the phone?
Yeah.
It's rare. That's a rarity. Rarity.
No, it's
you
not.
a
Oh,
phone?
you see what I'm saying? He's a lady, yo. My bad. Forget. Oh, I forgot who I was talking to.
didn't say
I forgot who I was talking to. My bad. You see, I'm speaking for the average brother. I'm speaking for the average brother. You know what I mean? Who's just trying to make his way.
Y'all
trying to
need
make
not
his
listen
way.
to this brother and his narrative.
Yo,
man.
You see his habit say Hebrew by this say Eligio by nature.
He just made you go into that.
Yo, brother said, nah, that's not true at all.
You see, he'll bait you.
Alright, that's the science. You know, I like to get put onto the science. So, word of the day, the word of the day, we're gonna put it right here. Officious. Officious. Yeah, the word of the day. So really, that's just what it is. Where you are sort of aggressively meddling in someone else's business and they didn't ask for it.
Oh, well,
Right.
damn, that means I know a lot of officials.
You know, a lot of officious people are.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, okay, that's a good word of the day, man. So I guess one could say that all the extra backlash that D. Wade received for his parenting this week was proven to be officious.
I ain't gonna lie, that's
proven
different.
to
That's
be
different.
officious.
Because you know why? With his level of stardom, he has. He's like a role model.
That visibility.
You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
there's people actually following him.
So a certain level of obligation.
Yeah, he's obligated to you know, teach good things because you're in the public eye. Know what I mean?
He's a public figure.
He's a public, exactly. You're a public figure. Well, I don't subscribe to idolizing celebrities, but a lot of people out here do. So,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
right.
Like, at least, you know, try to have like a good reputation.
All right, so,
About
so
yourself.
for them that may not know, we'll bring them up to speed.
Right, give him the context.
Well, we're speaking about D. Wade, as a lot of you probably already know. This week, it's came out in all kind of tabloids, different media outlets, that his 12-year-old, which was son, born as a male, his son, Zion, has now decided to no longer be associated with the name Zion or to be associated with the pronoun he, him,
Oh my
or
gosh.
anything like that.
That's terrible.
But now wants to go by the name Zaya.
Fire!
Use all feminine pronouns.
Yo, what is going on in this world? Yo. Oh my gosh.
This world's
So,
finished, man.
You know, so upon hearing that, it was just, it's disgusting because, you know, first and foremost, like you said, he is a role model. But the thing about it is, with a figure like D. Wade, I don't look for him to have any kind of moral compass. He's just out here. Like, he's not really anybody I would look to for any leadership.
Right.
Nor should I feel like it should be expected.
But
I feel like he's putting, what I have an issue with is I feel like he's putting this on the mainstream and he's now reinforcing this upon other people. He's saying that this is how you should be.
Yeah.
And he's being praised. He's getting a lot of praise from different media outlets
Yeah,
for being an excellent father, when I don't understand that. Because, like, I made a post on my Facebook, you know, a child at 18 years old can then determine whether or not they want to go into the military. At 21 years old, you can decide if you want to have a drink. But we think that it's wise for a 12-year-old to determine what sex they want to identify.
Does that
with?
make that's backwards?
It don't make
it's
any
backwards.
sense.
It don't
Yeah,
make
yeah.
no sense. That's why I said America is the land of confusion.
That's right.
How, you got all these ages where you could do, you know, where you're obligated to do certain things, and you have to wait to certain ages to do things. But you telling me one of the major things that show how he's going to be shown with his image, he could change. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
not a grown up.
And then as a child, you change your profession, like what you want to be when you grow up, a million times.
Yeah,
Even
right.
as a freshman in college, you
Yeah.
might go in one major and you change your mind.
Exactly. So you're gonna trust in the intelligence of a child?
Yeah, to determine his sex. And I don't know whether or not he's gonna move forward with the hormones to undergo the complete
Oh my
transition.
gosh. Oh
but
my gosh.
no, I really see that. I see that in the near future. I'm calling that now.
Yeah, I can see
He's
that.
gonna really fully. They're gonna allow him to fully transition.
I ain't gonna lie, now I know why he played for the Heat.
Flaming.
You flaming? So was that? I mean, so what was it? So the big thing was he just announced that he was gonna change his name.
Yeah, he's changed his name.
And why is that even an announcement? Why do we even
Yeah,
care
why
about
do we
that?
have to even know about that? But that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying that's
It's
media
an agenda.
propaganda.
Yeah.
It's an agenda.
It's agenda,
It's
propaganda.
an agenda to
Yeah.
put it out there on Front Street that D. Wade, somebody that is looked up to in the black community, is now signing off on something that's still very taboo amongst black men.
You could be like him.
Because I feel
Yeah.
like out of all the demographics of people, the black man is the last one to fully embrace the LGBTQ community. And there's been a push for us to embrace it because at the end of the day, black men sign off on what's cool and what's not cool in this country. So if we're still looking at it like it's taboo
Then
and
it's not
unaccepting
cool.
to it, then it ain't fully cool yet. So they have to push it upon us, and how else are they gonna do it? By
Our
affluent
celebrities.
and affluent influencers like D Wade, any other sports figures, any other actors, anybody, any rappers, anybody that we look up to in our community, they're gonna be perpetuating that in order to make us accepted as black men.
Right. So, was that it on the story though?
Yeah, that was really all it was to it. Like honestly, that he's basically changed his name to Zaya, and he's gonna
Zaya. From Zion.
To Zaya.
From the mighty lion Zion.
don't even associate. Don't even associate.
From the mighty lion Zion. I'm sure that when Brother D Wade had, and also, is that Gabrielle Union's son?
I believe so.
I'm sure when that child came into the world and he was held and his name was given to be Zion, Dwayne Wade wasn't thinking that his son was going to be gay.
Well, I don't even know if they even looking at him as gay. They looking at him as a whole little girl. That's the confusion with all.
Yo,
That's the
listen,
thing.
They're not even looking.
they're not even saying that he's gay. They're saying that he's a woman.
Man,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
saying
a
I don't
girl.
know because that's how
Oh
tricky it
my
gets.
God!
Remember that interview
You see
that
how
he
much of his
had?
layers,
He even
yeah.
said it. He was like, what? And then I found out, well, she.
Yeah, he refers to
Yeah,
him as
yeah,
a she.
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
That's what
So,
I'm saying.
Yo,
It get real, like it gets sticky because they don't identify as a male. So a homosexual would be a male laying with another male. So, but if this child doesn't identify as a male, then I don't even know
Yo.
if they identify as homosexual.
that is disgusting.
It get twisted, bro.
That's
It get
wicked,
real-
and I blame all of you. I blame all of you who continue to perpetuate this ill behavior because you want to pander and you want to be politically correct and you want everybody to be your friend.
No, I'm gonna just say something, and this is probably gonna piss a lot of people off. But really, this is a message I'm sending straight to black women. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop accepting this and stop bigging this stuff up because a lot of black women encourage this behavior.
Yeah.
Y'all think it's cool. Y'all endorse it. Y'all really do. Y'all think it's cute. Y'all think D Wade is a good parent. Y'all big him up. Y'all got your little gay homeboys. Y'all really rock these gay homeboys like purses. It's not cool. We don't need that. We don't need to perpetuate stuff that's counterproductive to us as a people.
Yeah.
You can't in one breath say, oh, there's no good, niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that, but yet you promoting brothers being gay. Like you can't.
You ain't gonna have no brothers left after that.
You can't have it both ways, or there's no good men. You can't have it both ways.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't have it both ways.
But peep this though, right? I actually was reposted. I think he was somebody like that was a part of like the FBI or some type of law enforcement within the government, and he said that the LGBT agenda is the first of many to come.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah,
you posted.
yeah, I
That was
posted.
fire. That was fire.
And he said that what's going to follow is this is going to open the floodgates for all the new
manner.
agendas. All manner of
Perversion.
just perversions
Yeah.
that are going to destroy America as we know it, because it's going to open the door. He said this is a memo that was sent to many law enforcement people that they want certain laws changed, and it's going to happen, is what this Caucasian male said. And he said pedophilia, bestiality.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? All type of they want to make. He said they want to make sex with little boys legal.
Yeah, and see, honestly, this just lets us know that we in the last days. These are the days of Noah.
Yeah.
These are the days of Noah. Because when you look at, those stories of a foretime where the world was about to be destroyed, what did you have? You got men. You had men trying to sleep with other men.
Yeah.
Like literally foregoing the opportunity to lay with women to sleep with men.
That's crazy. We live in a world right now where in certain parts, a man could just walk up and touch your daughter, and you're not supposed to do nothing about it. Does that even sound like correct?
I thought you was gonna go into something else.
No. That's what's happening now. Like, yo, listen, if the child wanted to be touched, you can't do nothing about it. That's what's going on now. And people don't even know what's happening.
Yikes.
So that means somebody later on in America, I don't know how far, it could be next week, it could be next year. Somebody could run up and touch your child and you can't do anything about it. That's crazy.
And then that's when it will be a problem.
And that's when it's going to be a problem.
It's too late though. It's too late because you.
Yeah,
not
because you ran with that agenda.
Yeah.
You ran with it.
Exactly.
You understand?
And it's not predicated upon any morality. There is no moral compass or foundation. It's all subjective.
Yeah, it's what you feel.
Right.
Now, I mean, it doesn't have to be right. If I feel it's right, it's right. And that's the problem. What you feel isn't always what's right.
Especially the feelings of a child.
Exactly.
A child don't halfway even know how to like the cognition of a child is not even to a place where they can articulate what they feel.
And that's why you're a parent. That's why it's your job as a parent to steer them in the right way. Like a boat can't steer itself. It needs a captain.
Right.
You understand? So that's why I'm tired of people saying, oh, you know, support your kid. No, real support of your kid is teaching them the way of how to grow up in righteousness. You know what I mean?
He should go.
Exactly.
And I want to say something. I might have said it on the pod previously, but for those that didn't hear it, or if I actually never said it, we got to have a better understanding on what it means to actually rear up a child, right? We got to stop pushing the word raise. You know what I'm saying? Because you raise a pet.
You raise cattle.
You know what I'm saying? No matter of fact, you can raise a plant. You can raise a plant because all you have to do is provide for it, the nourishment, the food that it needs, give it the conditions that it would need to continue to actually, literally, physically grow. This is how you raise something up. But we have to train up the children. They have to be trained, much like how you would train for a decathlon.
Exactly.
Or some other Olympic sport.
Exactly.
You don't raise for that. You train for that.
Right.
So what does that require? Discipline, order, structure, navigation, temperance. All these things that you would have to and you should want to instill into a child is necessary for when you training them up. You know what I mean? But as soon as you start saying the word train, now you're thinking of a dog. Like now you're thinking that the person is a domesticated animal.
Yo, that's why
instead of a human being.
See, but that brings us back to the point in the beginning of the pod that you made. Like we have to go back and look at the meaning of the root word of certain words when you say it. Because they put a certain stigma to certain words where it makes you feel like, okay, if you say this word, it's cruel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
So
you're cringing to even say it, and it doesn't make sense. Like, why is society so soft now?
Everybody is so soft. Oh my gosh!
Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
you can't say nothing. Can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But we coming from an age where our young brothers were getting lynched and or just murdered via some other atrocity.
And nobody was saying nothing.
Yeah, for just whistling, for
saying?
just allegedly whistling or looking in the direction of
a Caucasian.
Yo,
you know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna hold you. I swear, if we had an Emmett Till in 2020, nobody would say nothing.
In 2020?
And nobody would say nothing, I promise you.
Oh, something that actually would
I promise
be
you,
like
there's a lot of weak brothers and sisters out here, man. They wouldn't say nothing.
No, I feel like they probably
I mean?
say something. It'll be outrage for a couple of days on social media, maybe a month, and then after that, it'll glaze over and everybody will go back to doing whatever they're doing.
No, and that's the problem. That's what I mean by weak. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that's not doing anything. We've been doing that for years. What do we have to subscribe to make a massive change?
This is the question.
You understand what I'm saying?
This is the question.
You gotta stop supporting this. You gotta stop supporting the same matrix that is making this happen.
Right.
But if you're supporting the matrix that is causing us pain, then you're helping.
Give them the science.
You can't say you're against this, you're against that, and still support the same system. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
really,
people are afraid.
You're still voting for the same people that don't care about us.
Oh, 2020 elections.
Like, I'm watching people vote for freaking Mike Bloomberg after those comments he made.
Of course.
You got black people on the podium like, yo, yeah, Mike.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Vote
man.
for him. What's going on?
Because what happens is they'll give money to so-called black institutions, and then everything is forgiven now because now you care about black education.
Yeah, basically a
Like-
payoff.
Like everybody was all up
Rivalry.
in a frenzy because Jay-Z had now gotten the NFL to donate, I think maybe $100 million
To what?
to
Certain black charities or something like that.
certain organizations put in place to assist and aid with police brutality and things of that nature.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
believe in that. Like I don't believe in that.
Where's that money going?
Where's that money going?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, we not dumb, okay? That money is not even touching our community at all.
on, yo.
Okay,
Come
it's not even touching the streets. It's going into to fat Caucasian men pockets, and they chilling in Miami.
Or they going somewhere to a tax write-off. for
You
them later
understand
on.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
They chilling on a secret island with Bernie Madoff and Weinstein.
Right.
Yo, that reminds me with Wendy Williams, how she caught all that backlash for what she said against the LGBT community.
Right.
How she basically made that distinction that, you know, although you may identify as a woman, as X, Y, or Z, we bleed 1 week out of the month, every month.
Right.
You don't. So you can't identify with what it is it really means to be a woman.
Hey, that's real.
Yeah, and
real.
you know, of course, she caught all kind of flack before it, and then, you know, of course, she made an apology, but I feel like that's a real statement.
That
Should
is a
we
real
should we get the
statement.
real statement? The
Yeah,
clip?
bring it out, bring it out.
You want to say something real quick?
I mean, that is a real statement. Like, we live in a time where people could say yellow is purple, and you have to go with it. In that case, I believe 2 times 2 is 5.
Right.
Yo, I'm just not okay with people trying to convince me apples are oranges.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on?
You know?
Like that means everything that is solidified can change now.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand that. There's nothing is concrete anymore. What I believe, it can be. That's what society is saying now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's the whole idea of everybody having their own truth. You hear it so often, people say, oh, well, that's your truth, or this is my truth.
Right.
When really it's only one truth. There's a lot of perspectives, you know, and depending on where you're positioned, you can only see one particular degree of the truth. You know, because to me, the truth is something that has to be perceived from 360 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Give them the science.
And depending on your vantage point, you may only be able to see one particular surface of that 360 degree concept.
Yes.
So you might perceive something one way, and somebody that's looking at it from another way perceives it differently. However, it's still the truth. Y'all are just understanding it different. It's still the same thing. It still will lead you to the same conclusion. But because neither of you have complete understanding, which is that 360 degree scope,
Right.
it appears that y'all have a difference in view.
So then that's why people would say, oh, so yeah, that's just your truth.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate that. As a spoken word artist, when I go to all these venues and I see people get on stage and you want to talk about the mushy gushy stuff and you want to say, yo, this is just, I want y'all to listen to my truth. I'm just going to be up here to spitting on my truth. And then people say, oh yeah, yo, talk your shit. This is what they say all the time. No. Like how the brother said, it's only one truth. And then so I would get on stage and probably say something like that and people now vilify me. Or vilify any other people that want to say, yo, there's only one truth. That's that let love.
No, brother,
We
you're
love-
being closed-minded, brother.
Yeah. Be closed-minded.
Yeah, you can't.
They
have
don't want to
your
hear
mind-
that. Be
You don't want your
springers
mind
for that.
open to all kind of doctrines and philosophies. That's why half these people confused.
Yeah, be narrow-minded.
No.
Because
Listen.
straight
Listen, we
and
gonna
narrow is the way.
we're gonna come into a world where people like that are gonna feel like they could do anything and get away with it. Because like that's like at my job, right? We used to have some dude that used to work with us. And like when I mean this dude must have thought it was Oz Cause he'll run up behind a hook and grab his ass and be like, "What you gonna do about it?" Like dead serious. Like yeah.
You
never
I
did
used
it to you?
Yo, hell freaking no. But I remember one day I walked in.
That's the day you lose your
Yeah,
job.
that's the day I lose my job. And I'm getting locked. But I go in the locker room. He got some white boy pinned up like, "Come on,
What?
stop." And
It's serious in there.
He
was in there. He was in there on his Terry Crews.
Yo, he was
Yeah,
like,
he was Terry Crews flow.
He's like, yo, you didn't give me a hug. Like, come in. And then when I come in, it just got awkward. I'm like, hell's going on here? Like,
Right.
you feel me?
Those
Type of
Caucasian
timing
men?
y'all
Those
on.
two Caucasian men?
Nah, the dude was black.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
The folly.
Going off.
They on bad
So
timing.
so I remember one morning he touched up on some Chinese kid I know, and like I'm cool with the Chinese kid, man. You know what I mean? We talk about kicks and stuff like that, and I'm like, yo, bro, chill out. He don't like that. Know what I mean? Like he just touched up on him and was like, yo, yeah, what's up? And the Chinese dude like, yo, I'll fight you, man. Don't touch me. I don't care. Don't grab my ass. I'm like, yo, this dude is just literally just grabbing ass, and nobody can tell him nothing because he's
That's sexual
he's
harassment.
part of that.
OD.
But nobody. But this is the thing. If a male gets sexually harassed by another man, is he gonna go to HR?
Man, listen, if he Terry Crews, he will.
Yo.
You seen what happened with Terry Crews?
Hey, all right, listen. I'm not even gonna get into that
Did he?
because your brolic ass was supposed to put lights out.
Yeah.
I ain't hearing nothing. You talk about he grabbed your whole beef.
Yeah.
And he didn't do nothing. That's ridiculous.
Your whole
I'm not even
beef.
gonna hold. Yo, listen, a dude grab your beef. What you doing?
Nah.
We got a box.
That's crazy.
Somebody gotta die. What?
Brother said, yo, we got a box. Nah, someone gotta go to the spirit world tonight, yo.
Right.
Out of love.
Yo, that's crazy.
And then smiles and winks at you.
Nah.
And does it in the vicinity of your wife.
That's
Yo,
mad
no,
homosexual.
listen, he had done that before though. That's my theory on that. Like, you ain't gonna be that comfortable.
Yeah.
You talking about Terry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You ain't gonna be that comfortable just walk up on, because Terry Crews, when you just look at him, he don't look like somebody you just walk up on doing anything. The brother's cut.
Right. And he's not like a shortcut brother.
Nah, he's
tall,
big.
got stature. Yeah.
So
You
for
see
him to
it.
feel comfortable
Yeah.
enough to walk up on you and grab your joint,
You
he's
see
been
what
doing
happens?
this. Y'all, he's built a rapport up to that.
You see how you got the LGBTQ vibes floating in the air?
Yeah.
And you just don't care? Wave your hands in the air. You know what I mean? Like you just don't care?
Yeah.
That's what's going on in 2020 progressive America. So, get to this clip from the Wendy Williams clip. Shout out to Wendy Williams, though.
Nah,
She held it down.
what?
She held it down.
Yeah, but then she recanted her statements
Yeah.
and said, I'm sorry, so, nah.
So she don't get at all no love from Zion?
Nah.
What about you? All right, well, first let's hear the clip.
Clap if you're participating in Valentine's Day.
Why are brothers act Wendy Williams so
Well,
anyways?
first of all, if you're a man and you're clapping, you're not even a part of this. All right? You don't even understand the rules of the day.
You might be on timing if you go.
All the time, like trying to school something?
Yeah.
That better be the only reason why you in there, yo, because, listen, the ratio is damn near 90-10 women to brothers, and you sitting down listening to Wendy Williams' Hot Topics. What is going on? Go build with a brotherhood or something like that. Hold on. Let me play it back. Let me
Right,
play
pull
it
up
back.
with the Breadfellows, man.
Yeah, pull up with the bread fellows, man. Get you some BREAD in your life.
In Valentine's Day.
You got a brother with a mighty beard clapping.
Well, first of all, if you're a man and you're clapping, you're not even a part of this, okay? All right? You don't even understand the rules of the day. It's women going out
He felt the way right.
and getting saucy and then going back home. Yeah, you're not a part. I don't care if you're gay. You don't get a menses every 28 days. All right?
That's right. That's right, Wendy Williams.
You can
And
do
I
a
don't
lot
even like
that we
her
do.
like that, but I respect
But
that.
I get offended by the idea that we go through something you will never go through.
That's right, Wendy.
And stop wearing our skirts and our heels.
That's right. Talk to them on your show.
Look.
Hot Topics.
Feel him away.
Talk to them on your
Just
show.
saying, girls, what do we have for ourselves? Suzanne?
The menopause is coming.
And then she starts talking about menopause, about a Caucasian woman. Who cares about that?
Right.
So, who cares about that? But shout out to Wendy Williams though, right? At least, come on, at least
Put the clap on for
you gotta show her
Wendy
just a little bit. She gotta get a little clap.
Yeah, she
a
got
little clap. Come on.
She was defending.
Hold on.
She was defending. You know, the old ways. You know.
Yeah, she was, but see, my thing is, you defend them just to go back and recant and say I'm sorry and
Yeah, because you know how that goes. Corporate America got
I mean,
their hands in her pocket. And listen, I don't subscribe to that. She should have stuck by it all the way. All the way. Stick to
comments.
Yeah, and then I feel
to
the same way about Snoop. Like you call Gayle King a bitch.
Yeah.
And then you go online and I'm sorry and Cause see, the thing about it is, in today's society, like you said, everybody's hypersensitive, and and black women are above reproof in 2020.
Oh my gosh, ain't that the truth?
You can't say anything.
That was bars.
You can't. They're above reproof. You cannot say anything negative about a so-called black woman, or you are misogynistic. Because that's what what was happening to Snoop. He was getting berated. Women was saying he was misogynistic. I even seen this whole article about how black women need protection from black men.
Yeah.
And Snoop and his words were proof of it. It's like, what?
Y'all dragging it. Come on. This chick clearly was destroying black men. Y'all didn't make no freaking arguments. Her and Oprah is just double teaming, tag team passing, cooning right now. And nobody's saying anything. But as soon as some people express their anger towards it, they're the ones that are going off.
Right. Now, granted, I don't feel like Snoop should have came out his face and called that woman a bitch.
I mean,
the strength that she's an elder. Hey, listen.
No,
we'll keep it funky. Just off the strength that she's an elder black woman, I felt like that was a bit
distasteful.
It was a bit distasteful. It was a bit distasteful. Just off the strength that you have a platform. Snoop, and I can understand if it came from somebody like a Lil Uzi Vert, a Lil Yachty, one of these young brothers. But Snoop, you're a 40-something-year-old man, damn near 50. You have no business even speaking like that in the first place. Although at the same time, we understand that what she did was very distasteful, in her comments, and we also know that it was very shameless, and we understand what a shameless woman is accounted as.
Exactly, and that's what I was going to go into.
That's what he's waiting for. That self-made woman.
Listen, man. Listen, if the scriptures justify, certain characteristics,
and you gotta walk with it.
You gotta walk with it, man.
Walk with it. You gotta walk with it.
Even Yahushua was known to put them in their place.
Right. Who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ.
You understand what I'm saying?
Just give you those signs.
You know what I mean? People assume that he was a friendly brother. He wasn't always friendly.
Right, brother was all still with a capital.
Exactly.
Give me something.
He was a real tough brother.
The
He wasn't no Caucasian dude with that pouty red skin.
You call it pouty.
He said pouty.
Like a Sour Patch Kid.
Like,
first it's sweet, then it's sour.
No, that wasn't him, man. That's the problem.
First they're sweet, then they're sour.
The world just has so many freaking messed up stories that they're just brainwashed, man. They have no idea what's going on.
So this is what I'll do for y'all, man. Just to appease both of y'all, cause y'all my bread fellows, man. So we'll give Wendy Williams just some of this. Just a little bit. I'll cut it off real quick. And then I'll give her some of this. Just to appease the brothers, you know what I mean? Because she stood up valiantly on her show and she spoke out in front of everybody.
And then
recanted because the Caucasian man, your friendly neighborhood Caucasian man, has that hand up your behind.
Wendy, we'll cut it off. We'll cut it off.
I'm glad that she did speak out like this because for a while I questioned whether or not Wendy was a tranny.
Oh yeah.
I questioned that for the longest. So her.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, the signs point to it.
Those beach pictures is horrible.
Oh my gosh.
She built like a triangle.
That was tough. It's tough. But we're not gonna bash. We're not gonna bash our sister. She's still our sister though. We're not gonna bash. We're not gonna bash her physically.
Hey, listen, man.
We're not gonna do that.
We're gonna body shame.
Yeah, we're not gonna body shame. We're not gonna
Hey.
do that. We're not gonna body shame.
Why not? You
Hey,
might
man.
not. We-
Nah.
Listen, my name's Free Smoke.
Nah, man, that's what we gotta stay within the tenets of red fellowy. The red fellowy.
Nah, I
We gotta stay
mean,
within the tenets.
I'm devil's advocate. Hey,
Now we will quickly bash you if you say something outrageous or outlandish.
Hey man, but she could do something about that though, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It just wasn't though. Y'all seen them. Hey, but we off that, right? We off the celeb news and gossip and all that.
Right.
And
Yeah.
what do we have for them? That's right. Bring it out, baby.
All right, so Facts or Cap is our weekly segment where I'll make a declarative statement, and if you agree with the statement and what I'm saying to be truth, then your vote will be for facts. And if you think that what I'm saying is false or incorrect or no validity, then it'll be cap. All right, so the Facts or Cap was inspired by this Folly Day Valentine's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that everybody was celebrating, and it really, you know, it was a culmination of thoughts that went in my head that led to this.
Okay.
But my Facts or Cap is facts or cap. Women would be just as satisfied if men did what they needed to do year round as they are on Valentine's Day with that one gift.
Cap.
Facts or cap.
I'm saying that's big cap.
You
I'm saying that's big cap because if I'm understanding the question correctly, if you show them love all year round, then when it comes time on this day,
Yeah,
if you show them
love year round, it's no validity.
Yeah. Nah, man. I feel like that's cap because in 2020, again, progressive America, we are a lot of times corralled into the left lane or the right lane, much like cattle, based upon our surrounding demographic. You know what I mean? So a lot of times if people are into a particular trend, you got to be a part of it too.
yeah. Or you don't fit in.
Yeah, you don't feel in, you somehow feel ostracized or alienated. And you damn near, y'all brothers, man, y'all be getting so guilt tripped into all the folly and the madness. Who's wearing the pants in the relationship?
Both of them, because you know the sisters wearing the pants now too.
That's what it is.
Well, they might as well scissor.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So I'm saying big cap, man, for your boy Zamal.
So your rib can't wear no pants top?
I'm not digging the pants. No.
She can't wear them?
Nah. In the crib, man. You can wear it in the crib, yeah, in the crib. You want to throw on the sweatpants or something like that. But I feel, because why? Because that's for my eyes to see. Your curvaceous body, because I like a curvaceous woman.
But what if she's not curvaceous? Right?
She don't got to be curvaceous. She doesn't have to be curvaceous.
So she could be built like a board.
Yeah, like a board. Like a board. I ain't gonna hold you. She could be SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? You know the SpongeBob? Like that? Mm-hmm. You're not feeling it. She could be like that, but she gotta be.
I ain't jacking nothing he's saying right
No. I'm for real.
I'm looking at him crazy right now.
She could be like that, or broomstick, like the proverbial broomstick, how we might say. But
He is lying.
But no.
This is cap. He's cap right now.
No, this is for real.
You are capping.
But she then gotta be pretty in the face though. She gotta be pretty in the face then. If she not out here hella curvaceous and she got a SpongeBob body, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know, that's cool. But you gonna have to be pretty in the face.
All right, so
you gonna have to be a PYT.
So what if she's snatched and she's okay in the face? Like,
If she snatched, the body is snatched. The body is snatched. Snatched like it never left. And she just okay in the face.
Yeah.
That's cool too. Cause like, listen, I tell you, this is my one, perhaps one transparent moment on the podcast tonight. I tell you all the time that I'm no model. You know what I mean? I tell y'all quickly, I've never been the brother to walk into a room and sisters be like, oh, who that? Oh, that's, you know what I mean? That's never, sisters usually come into having an interest with me based upon our conversation. You know, that's really how it goes down. I've admitted that to you many times. You know, that's really where it is for me. So I ain't gonna be like, yo, you gotta be a gorgeous, kill 'em When you walk in the room model, nah, you don't gotta be like that.
So what
you
if
snatch?
So what if her teeth black?
Oh man, everybody saying a lot. If her teeth are black, yikes.
What about this though? What if she's just unattractive? She's not very cute in the face. She's not completely hideous, but she's not attractive like that. I'd say she's maybe a 5 in the face.
She's a 5 in the face?
Well, 5, no, I'm gonna say she's a 6 in the face. She's bearable to look at, but she's not. She's nothing hot.
She's nothing hot.
She's nothing hot.
She's nothing hot. So she is 6 in the face, and then what's the other?
The body is, she don't have no body. She just has a regular body, but she's hella virtuous.
Ooh, but she's hella virtuous.
You win.
But she's hella virtuous.
Once you say virtuous, listen, that's lit. I ain't gonna hold you, man. You gotta take the virtue.
It sounds really good.
No.
It sounds good here.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because I don't think she's being honest right now.
Hey. Listen,
your boys are
all right, body, but virtuous, which means like, you know, you're not gonna have no problems at all in the household.
Now you always gonna have problems in the household, though.
Yeah,
Paul gave our forefather Paul gave us a sign.
He gave you the breakdown.
He still gonna have those fleshly. You know what I mean?
He gave you the breakdown.
Well, damn, then I might as well leave that alone.
But this is what I'll say. But what I'll say is, might as well leave that alone. What I'll say is, so if she's just kind of a 6 in the face, body is damn near non-existent, right? She keeps, what we like to say, she keeps sweat. Nobody. That's her.
Right. She's nothing hot.
Right, she's nothing hot. But she's virtuous. I ain't going to hold you. I might have to pass on her. And let me tell you why. Let me give you the breakdown.
That was Lamar Cosby.
Yo, let me walk y'all. Now taking the appellation of Rogers. Let me walk y'all to my neighborhood, man. Let me walk into my neighborhood as to why. Because I believe there will be another woman that will be physically appealing to me, but also be quite virtuous.
So you feel
so I don't have to settle on that one.
Yeah, you don't gotta settle.
Yeah, but I don't have to settle on that one. Because ultimately, the understanding is that any sister that you really come upon that's in the knowledge is a gift from the Most High.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? If she's really gonna be that rib, you know, that proverbial rib. And yo, and just sort of a side note, for all y'all that are in love with Christianity, or for all y'all that are killing the Bible for its validity because of stories like Genesis and Adam and Eve, and you're like, oh, but how can someone come from an actual rib and all of that? That's not the science.
Right.
It's not an actual rib. You know what I mean? It wasn't a real snake that slithered up and spoke into the ear of Eve. Come on. This is Harry Potter.
Hey, listen, and just a little secret, Adam and Eve were not the first people on Earth.
They definitely were. If you read it in context,
if you read science now, it's over here.
If you read Genesis in context, it lets you know that he created man and woman, and then later on created Adam, which means he created people already. But people don't have simple reading comprehension. You know them tests that you used to take on the Scantron with the bubble?
Yeah.
And you had to have reading comprehension to know certain things about that story. Grown-ups don't even have that.
Yeah, a lot of, especially
people don't know how to read. It's like they just go and run with certain things that are said that misleads them into understanding the real topic at hand.
Right. But with Genesis specifically, so you're talking about, you know, Genesis, that's some metaphorical stuff though.
Yeah.
That's some metaphor. You gotta have, like, that's not just something you just pick up and you just read and like, oh yeah, in the garden they was naked and all that. Yeah, that's not
layers.
It's layers to it.
Layers.
It's layers to it.
Yo, you know what? I do compare the Most High. He's like the first rapper. Metaphorically speaking, he's the king of metaphors.
Right. That's true. So I gave Cap. I gave my reasons why. What'd you say? Facts or Cap?
I cap too.
Cap?
Yeah, I cap.
Say it with your chest, baby. Say it with your chest, man.
Cap all the way, man. And that's because people just follow the wave. They follow the trend. I mean, whatever is being pushed is what people follow. And that's how the elite know that they have us under control.
Yeah. Ooh. That's right.
I'm gonna say.
What you say?
I'm gonna say facts.
Oh.
I'm gonna say facts.
This brother right here.
Nah, but I'm gonna
Yo,
yo,
but the faces that you make when he said it, though, would be hilarious.
Hey, listen. No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give y'all the science.
Tell us.
Y'all ain't trying to understand. I'm gonna give y'all the science.
Give us the science.
All right, I feel like it's not just you know what I'm saying, being a good man all year round. It's also you giving the woman the understanding, giving her that food for thought, you know, and the understanding on what even Valentine's Day is.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you year round, you know, you making her happy, she's making you happy, y'all have a prosperous relationship, y'all won't be so quick or so apt to be keeping track of these holidays just to have a good time. If you know, I'm the type of brother, I like to be sporadic. I like to do things off a whim. Like, let's just randomly go here or randomly go there for no reason. So if, you know, you in the type of relationship where that's a common occurrence, then you're not waiting on a holiday
No,
to have a good time.
That's a fact. But I'm not talking about, see, we don't have those problems. But I'm talking about the world here. I'm talking about in a general aspect. Like,
Yeah.
Eve is not having it.
Well, in certain instances, I think, you know, if you're a brother that she really values and she know you not jacking it, then it, you know, that's going to really speak to how much she values you. And you tell her straight up, I ain't jacking it. So
yeah, that's
it's
a
either
fact.
take it or leave it.
Yeah, it
So
shows that she's really for you. So
what's something that's spontaneous that you would do? You know what I mean? You hit the lady up one time. What's something?
You know,
Like the spontaneity science.
You know, I like to do something like, you know, maybe the poker nose, you know, something.
Hold on to the poker nose.
Yeah,
you know what going on with the poker nose.
You know, something, you know, a little righteous fun.
Righteous fun.
Righteous fun.
Yeah. Hold on, because I've been to the poker nose, and let me give you. Let me.
Yeah, but you
is it poker nose where you order that cabin where it got the champagne, the champagne jacuzzi,
absolutely,
with the heart shaped pool.
No, that's not a heart. That's a whatever. That's a triangle.
With the bed when you come in, they got the flowers, the rose petals on there for you.
Yeah, man, all that. I need all that.
Yeah. Hey, y'all ever went skinny dipping before?
Have I been skinny dipping?
With the ladies?
Yeah,
y'all ever got to that spontaneity bag with the ladies?
In my worldly days, I've done that.
Yeah, skinny dipping?
Yeah. And I only did it because it was
peer pressure.
No, well,
it sounds complicated over there, bro.
Nah, the brother cracked something in the pool. That's what it was.
Oh, that's what it was. Brother started stumbling like,
it was in my folly days.
Tell us about the folly days.
Well, you know.
Tell us about the folly days.
It was a young blonde woman, you know.
Oh, the young blonde women. Oh man, not the blonde women of our women, right? That be wearing wigs and dyeing their hair blonde, which is a whole nother topic.
Oh wait, Paul, I'm sorry, brother. I'm gonna cut you off. Y'all seen those memes online? Well, those sayings. Sis, his shoes, rip them. His clothes, cut them.
Nah.
His face, smack it. His toes, stomp it.
Wow.
And they keep it going. Yeah, I seen a sister doing that. And I commented on it. Her wig, burn it.
That's right. That's right, my man. That's my man.
Just know that.
Just burn it. Oh, you saw where that brother 713 Hebrew, where he put up where everybody was doing that broom challenge or something like that?
No.
I think it was in reference to the broom challenge or something he was saying that was notorious or like in a viral moment online, and then he posted, yo, who's ready for this challenge? And he showed Sister from Power when she took the wig. Yo, because remember when we was watching it, and then I was like, yo, sisters ain't, what she doing right there is a real humbling experience. Sisters ain't ready to do that.
You take them lashes off.
Take
the weave off.
The weave.
You can't paint your eyebrows on, Eve. We gotta see the real eyebrows.
We gotta see the real. Where are the real eyebrows? Yo, where are they?
Where they bare, the hair, they're not feeling.
Oh my God.
Yo,
Yo, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That kind of made me look at Ghost different.
What's that?
Is that why Ghost went for Angela?
Nah, I felt, but you haven't seen it. So let's go into it. Let's go into it. I think this is a good segue to go.
But wait, he hasn't seen it.
Well, he gonna see it tonight anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, damn. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah. We gonna ruin it for the brother. He still love it.
Do it.
But like on the last episode of Power, or as y'all know, this is spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the end of Power, then don't listen to this. Fast forward this, whatever. But anyway, the last episode finally comes out. The verdict is Tariq killed Ghost. It was already leaked.
Right.
You could have predicted it.
Damn, Tariq.
And honestly, like, I'm just really baffled. Like, I don't understand why Tariq had so much hate for Ghost. Like, Ghost you've literally been spoon-fed with a silver spoon your whole life. This man has literally bailed you out of everything. You killed somebody and he helped you get off with a murder.
Yeah.
He's really looked out for you in a lot of ways. Now, has he always been honest? No.
That's what it is.
He pulled the reverse Kanan.
That's what it is.
What? The honesty part.
The honesty, man. That joint cuts deep, yo. That's why I tell people all the time is I feel like the worst thing you can do to somebody is lie to them. Straight up.
That's true.
Because it's damn near no coming back from that. And then it wasn't like he lied in one episode in season 1. That brother was perpetually lying to his son.
Yeah, that's true.
Just be honest. Yo, fathers, be honest with your sons and daughters. Sons and daughters, be honest with your parents.
I feel that. But I feel like
honor your mother and your father.
I don't feel like he should have had that much of disdain for his father.
Yeah.
No, he absolutely shouldn't have.
No, I don't feel like he should have had that level of disdain. And I feel like, how you hold Ghost to this high standard of lying to you. Tasha lied to you just as much.
Yeah. But I think the fact that she was willing to give him the game, though.
Tasha was letting
she wouldn't give you the game. She was allowing you to sell dope to your teacher at school. That's not good.
The dope.
And your pops was defending that, like, no, like I want you to go to school. He wanted the right things for you.
But see,
that's a crazy thing, like that. Yeah. But that's a message in itself, man.
Right? Maybe let's tell him. Maybe we was here.
That's a message in itself. It's basically promoting, like, yo, listen. You trying to lead somebody in a good path while somebody else has a worldly view and trying to promote those bad things, with that type of influence, they're going to go against what is good.
Yeah,
you're going to be persecuted for trying to be good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like Ghost was. You know what I mean? He how many times did this brother try to get out the drug game? And he was... And they kept pulling him back in.
And that was the whole thing, like, when you get to see, you'll see tonight when we let you see that last episode, is really Angie was not commensurate with who Ghost had grown to be.
Yeah.
And, I'm not Angie, but Tasha. Tasha she didn't grow with him. She still had the same mindset that they had when Ghost was young. He was running the block, and he became the biggest dope dealer in New York. And that's what she wanted, because if you remember the first episode, she said, you the biggest dope dealer in New York City. And she really took great pride in him being that, but he wanted to be more than that.
Yeah,
and she never really was attracted to James St. Patrick. She was attracted to Ghost.
Yeah.
That's what she was attracted
problem.
to.
Right.
That's why he couldn't get with her. He was like, listen, that's why he loved Angie, because Angie loved James.
And you understand, and this is the thing, right? There's a lot of females out here who will love the old you instead of the new you.
Or the idea of you.
The
idea of you, or the clout, or the image, bravado, persona.
Right.
They love that.
They're not jacking the change.
They're not
jacking really the true you. At the essence and the core of who you are.
Being unveiled and revealed now.
Right.
The discovering process that you going through.
They love your representative that's in the world.
The representative. Yo, kill the representative. Kill the representative, yo.
But we all have a representative.
You think so?
Yeah, we all do have a representative to an extent. It don't have to be OD overt, but we talk about it all the time. You're not the same now, how you are right now with the brothers and our viewing audience, as you are with Esau at work.
Oh no, but no, I feel like in that regard, yeah, you might have.
So
you
it's
might
a
have
representative. I mean, so
But-
everybody has a representative in the world that they use.
Yeah,
to
for
their
sure.
advantage.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
what I'm-
But I feel like it's corny when you use representative in an intimate seeking type of relationship. You know, you going on a date or what have you, and you damn near on your P's and Q's in a manner that you wouldn't normally be. So now the person is they confused. They don't know what to believe. So now when you do something which is of your nature and it's wild, it's wild left field. Now you seem like you bugging.
Let them know what it is from jump.
Yeah, just that transparency.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Cause see, I'm the type of brother, I'm gonna just let it hang out the first time.
Yo,
Not like that. Not like that.
Yo,
Nah,
need to be put on a 5-second timeout real quick.
Nah, yo,
that was crazy.
Yo, yours from earlier though, like you.
I let it hang out.
He said, "I'm telling brother, let it hang out." Hey, yo, gotta walk away for that. That was crazy.
Meaning I'm not gonna put on any airs because I want you to know, like, all right, this is who I am. This is how I'm coming. Either you rock with me, if you don't.
Yeah.
Either you jacking me or you not. Straight.
Right.
So. You know, that's that on that.
And that's that on that. The science on power. All right, so cool.
Okay, so you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
You know what time it is. We got to do better.
Blocka.
Now, we got to do better.
That's right. Give me
It's the segment where we talk about topics on how to better us as a collective, as a people. What can help us progress, to a better stature? We've been doing certain things for years and it's not helping. What changes do we need to make to get there?
Right. Give them a sign. Walk them, baby. Hold their hand. Hold their hand.
Listen.
Talk to them nice.
Listen, man.
But not really nice.
You always hear that saying, if it's broke, don't fix it. Well, this is broke. And it needs to be fixed.
Word.
Know what I mean? Like, it's been broke for years. So what do we need to start doing to change things? And little things like, not supporting pagan holidays that Roman philosophers used to push.
Right.
It isn't conducive to the growth of black culture.
Right.
At all. It has nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with us.
I want to go into Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day was actually a day where they would sacrifice goats, cows, pigs, and then hit females with the genitals and rape them.
Hey, yo.
And they felt like this was a way to create fertility in the male. So that's why I say knowledge is power, man. Like every holiday has a story behind it, and you have to understand that it has nothing to do with us. This is Greek or Roman culture. Right. It goes back to their ancestry. Find out what your ancestors used to celebrate.
Exactly.
If you're really for your people.
Exactly.
Don't go with what people say. It's a day for you to just love your family. You could pick any other day. I'd rather you make your own holiday than celebrate a Caucasian man's holiday who doesn't care about you.
Well, that's what they've done. And they've done that with Kwanzaa. They've done that with Juneteenth.
But even then, it's still not the truth.
That's right.
So you have to go back and find what your people made, what they built. We done created damn near everything under the sun, and you can't even take time out to figure out the culture of which you came. Yeah. Come on, man, we gotta do better. And I'm also hit you with some scripts.
Bring out the scripts. Bring out the scripts.
You can't handle the truth.
So this is Colossians 2:8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ. See, we are following in America traditions of man-made holidays that have nothing to do with bettering your spirit. You understand what I'm saying? And the worst thing is that even these churches who claim to want to save souls practice these same pagan holidays. You know. Then I wanted to bring it to Proverbs 3:31, which states, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." We aren't supposed to be choosing none of our oppressor's ways. That's going to lead to our downfall. And we've been warned time and time again through scriptures. So we have to do better and take heed. And it all starts with us changing and being examples towards our family members. Because if they see that you are stern in your position of not following certain holidays, they're going to be like, well, he has a point. You know, that's going to plant a seed in their minds. So listen, man, we gotta do better. You know,
that's what it takes. Yeah. Oh, round of applause for that, man. Round of applause. Feel the spirit, elegantly in the spirit, in the spirit. So I just wanted to add to what that brother was saying just now, and I saw this online, which was again just the pseudo profoundness. I hate the pseudo profoundness. So there's a brother online. I'm not gonna say who he is.
Nah, call his name.
Want me to call his name?
I was gonna call it.
So this is brother. I just feel like because I brought it out before.
Yeah, well, we don't like
said his
name.
Damn, brother, say we don't like the brother. The brother's still our brother. You know what I mean? And he has a lot of great things going on, but he's just sort of an example, just on my timeline. His brother's on my timeline. He's just sort of an example of someone who is pushing a narrative of pseudo profoundness, and y'all are jacking it. Let me give you an example. So he says, "Spent time with my family on Christmas." Spent time with my family on Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate those holidays. What?
What? What?
I don't celebrate those those holidays. So this is when he tries to get in the profound bag. But I'm not about to miss out on valuable time with my loved ones. Trying to be woke. Life too short.
Now I ain't gonna hold you. I'm jacking that.
I need the bruh.
No, I'm gonna jack that a little bit to an extent.
Nah, can't jack that.
No, I'm jacking.
You know why I'm not jacking
I know why he's gonna jack, because you had a conversation before.
You could pick any other day to go trip. Yo, listen, this cousin right here you haven't seen in a minute, go check him, man. Go sneaker shopping. Go buy his job. Yeah. Oh, your mom's, listen, you could drop on her, see what she cooking. Oh, your aunt, yo, see what's up with her. Go visit your cousins.
Right.
You got 365 days, and you're gonna choose that one day, that one specific day to go chill. No, that's an excuse. That doesn't make any sense.
Now, let me hit you with something.
What?
Nah.
I already know what he's gonna say.
No, in my case, I'm here in New York, but majority of my family lives down south. I'm living hundreds of miles away from them. I don't see majority of my family. A lot of my family don't even live in the same city. They spread. Now, during the holidays, that's when they come together, and it's a large population of family. With me being here in New York and having family that all wants to see me, the best time for me to come around is around one of those holidays to see everybody, because that's when everybody will be in town. So, not to say that I'm going to be out shooting fireworks with my damn American flag shirt on, but I had even thought about, maybe, and then also I get time off of work. So in wisdom, coupling the PTO that I have plus the time that I'm already going to have off at work, then knowing that most of my family will be in a certain area at a certain time, it makes the most sense to go during those times. Now, would I be, like I said, I'm not going to be at a cookout in my uncle's sandals with my big toe hanging through the loop and my American flag shirt. But, on the 5th, I'll come around my uncles, you know what I'm saying, and have a conversation with them and see family that I haven't seen in a while, I'd be willing to do that, and I wouldn't feel any type of way about it because I have an understanding. They know I ain't jacking all these holidays. They know that already out the gate.
Okay, but you mentioned July 5th. This brother said Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, I go on the 4th of July. I go around my family on the 4th of July and tell them straight up, like, listen.
But this brother said Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Now, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I come around on, like, well, neither one of my parents celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas. Mm-hmm. So, really, that really wouldn't apply to me. I could come around my family, like, if I'm off, like, I'm off for Thanksgiving at my job. If I went down there, I go down there and
relax.
kick with my family. My mom is
a regular day.
My mom cooks all the time.
And that's
it ain't gonna be nothing different for her to cook on Thanksgiving.
You know what
it's
it is?
A regular day.
Really, Thanksgiving is something glorified by people who eat fast food all the time. Like it's rare that they have that, you know,
where they can
eat cooked food all the time. So that's why they glorify it. That's one. Two, I feel like as black people, we don't put in effort.
Yeah.
If we had, if we were if we were more organized, we could organize a certain day. Like, you know what? I feel like next week Thursday, you know, I'm gonna hit everybody up, take this day off, because I got personal days. Everybody has personal days. This
if
is
it was that, if it was that serious, you know what I'm saying?
You understand what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like if it's it's about the family. No, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Because, like the brother was saying, excuse me. You can make that time. That time is there within the calendar year for you to make that time.
Yeah.
And will it be a bit more arduous, the task to complete? Yes, of course it will. It's a bit. It requires a bit more meticulous planning.
But
if it's really about your fam, then you would do X, Y, Z. You would do that.
You're gonna work for it.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and because literally, one of the tenets of celebrating something and honoring it is congregation. So you can't say, I don't celebrate XYZ, but then you pull up, because that's a part of celebrating it. That's literally one of the tenets. You can't celebrate Thanksgiving by not gathering with people.
Exactly. Let me ask you this though, because I can't agree there. Because what days do black people all collectively get off and they don't congregate? Anytime black people are off,
black people call out every day.
For less.
What I'm saying, I'm saying days that we get off. Days that we get off.
You get the American holidays off.
Yeah. Any day that we get off, any day that black people get off is an excuse to barbecue.
Yeah.
If it's nice and you got the day off,
for sure.
They're barbecuing. They don't have nothing to do with a holiday.
Yo, listen, black people of the
But we talking about
the finessers of calling out to do whatever they want.
That's right.
Pleases them.
That's right.
Brothers will call out for some coops.
Yeah.
Part of my language.
Right.
But it's true. People call out for what they want.
I know brothers that are called out.
They're called out to go
get some J's.
Yeah. And that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Call out to go get some Jordans. You understand what I'm
less.
saying?
Yeah.
And that's a whole day's of pay. That's a whole day of pay right there.
Yeah.
But they do it because that's what they want. That they put in that effort because that's what they want. You understand what I'm saying? So as a people, I feel like that our energy isn't prioritized.
Yeah.
I could agree with that.
I feel like that's a good point. That's a good point that you're making. Just about the just trying to put that extra effort. If it's really that serious, you know what I'm saying? If it's really that serious, if you really are trying to see that auntie you ain't seen in 5 years because you ain't been pulling up to Thanksgiving, then put that effort and pull up on her dolo.
Oh, and plus,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna hold you. Black people don't even get along with their family members. It's just for the food. Listen, man.
Yeah, a lot of times
they don't even like each other.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go there.
They don't even like each
ask
other.
Me if I'm not married yet.
You understand what I'm saying?
All that jazz.
Smoke.
Yeah,
for sure.
And that's real. I ain't gonna front. Every family experiences that. Like, they don't even be getting along. It's just for the food, you know, and sometimes just to be nosy and gossip.
Yeah, for sure. And I can walk with what you're saying to an extent because I know what you're trying to accomplish. A brother like this that I just read from my Instagram, that brother's not on that trying to accomplish someone to be awakened in their understanding of self. And their true self anyways. Understanding really, like with the science you was breaking down, with the word actually holiday comes from holy day.
That's what
that right there should tell you a whole lot for you to actually delve deeper into the science, because if it comes from holy day, then you should want to know what does the word holy mean?
What makes Valentine's Day holy?
Yes.
What makes Thanksgiving holy and people were killed. You understand? And this is what they're saying is holy. So you have to understand, what entity are they worshiping on these days?
Who are you serving out here?
Who are you serving? Because you can't serve two masters. You can't serve the Most High and serve the devil. And people out here are serving the devil blindly. And I say this a lot.
It ain't even blind no more. Like I ain't even taking that, because it's 2020. We have smartphones, we got laptops, we got tablets. We have a lot of information at our fingertips. So there's no such thing as blindly anymore.
Right, and then a lot of times people try to exonerate themselves, right? Absolve the guilt from off their hands, and they'll say things like, damn, I just had to point out, I went to something else. What was you just talking about?
Absolving blame for celebrating these holidays. And
oh my gosh, just had a brain fart right there.
You know, brain fart?
Yeah. Damn, I had a brain fart.
That's all good, man. What we done gave him?
What we done gave him? I don't even know, because it doesn't turn on.
Listen, it's different. But listen.
So y'all brothers want to give shout outs as we get up out of here, man. You want to hang up your jersey in the rafters? What y'all want to do?
Man, listen, shout out to everybody who stood tall in the midst of these folly days.
Right.
That's it, you know.
That's it.
Shout out to the viewing audience for y'all tuning in with us for episode 14.
Episode 14, right? Like us, subscribe to us, comment and share. Do all that good stuff. You got anything you want to say to the young brothers or sisters?
Yo, man, keep enduring, and you know.
No, they don't know.
Just do your thing, man. Do your thing out here in righteousness, man. That's all I can say, you know.
I'm gonna give him some of this right here.
Get that hatred out your heart, boy. Or you're gonna end up just another nigga.
That's it. That's what's gonna happen. And we out of here. Hope y'all on that.